building and safety decide to come out, and again, it's hit and miss as to who they're enforcing. You can go down any street, Ventura Boulevard, Oxnard, Laurel Canyon, and see the sidewalk signs everywhere. How many green crosses have now infected our city? I see them on every corner, and they're sidewalk signs. Those aren't asked to be removed. These are small businesses that have been here forever. As Idris said, they've already come out and inspected before. There's a history of the signs being here. So that in itself should be grandfathered in, and there shouldn't be any issue at all. But as we've seen, the Building and Safety Department have a history of corruption within their department. So how do we know that this isn't falling within that realm again, and that we as small businesses are falling victim to the Building and Safety's history of having to deal with, corruption and payoffs and other things for us to stay open? When public fines that are paid aren't being able to follow up and see the records that they had been years ago, there's something wrong here. And we have a history, we've seen it before, and we're seeing it again. And as small businesses, Los Angeles cannot afford to lose it. We're going to Burbank, Santa Monica, Glendale. Everybody's courting our businesses, but, we want to stay here. We have a history. I've been here for 35 years in the area. We don't want to go anywhere. So we're hoping that they come to their senses and they realize this is all grandfathered in. Leave it alone. It hasn't bothered anybody. And if there is a complaint, bring it out in the public and let us deal with it.
Yeah, they won't even know there was a complaint. That's kind of what allegedly started all of this. And they are not really...
No, not at all. And as Bernie said, if you're arrested and somebody accuses you of something, you're allowed to see your accuser, and you're allowed to confront them and deal with it. Here, when you ask who made the complaint, it's like, oh, well, we can't tell you that. Well, then how do we know there even was a complaint filed? Was anybody hurt? Is there an incident? Nothing at all. This is just out of the blue, and again, just shows that our city is not very business friendly. I had the health department come in. We've been around again for 35 years. Suddenly, there are issues that they're finding that the last 5 inspectors didn't find, so it's somebody new on the job. The city is looking to raise money because they are in a bankrupt situation, and it falls on the backs of the small businesses, and they're nickel and diming us to pay fines for signs to keep them up, and it's basically blackmail. And as small businesses, we're not going to stand for it. We're going to stand up and we're going to say no, not anymore, not in our backyard.
So what's also important...
Frank Sheftel.
Yay, good for you.
Yeah, Frank, F-R-A-N-K, Sheftel, S-H-E-F as in Frank, T as in Tom, E-L, Sheftel.
Good for you. We've lived in this neighborhood, we've all lived here for years. It has looked like this forever. Guys, honestly and truly,